Emboldened by the protests currently sweeping Thailand, school students too are protesting, demanding change. Here's a special report.
This mild-mannered teenage girl with round glasses and a bob haircut is not your typical school troublemaker. But in the eyes of Thailand's ultra-conservative school system, Benjamapon Prayuth has been cast as a rebel. This 15-year-old is at the forefront of Thailand's bad student movement.
Thai education system is an authoritarian system. How? Regulations on hairstyle, uniform. Why do we have to have exact hairstyles? Why do we have to wear the same uniform? Why do we have to tie the same bow? All these things reflect authoritarianism in school, that they can force students to do anything by brainwashing us via textbooks, teaching students not to ask any questions, but only focusing on study and memorizing when it comes to exams.
Thousands of Thai students have been protesting to call for education reforms. And teenage girls like Ploy are the backbone of the bad student movement. Students have been demonstrating outside the Education Ministry, tying white ribbons to the gates. Some marched on the streets with a large white cloth, and others staged a mock funeral for the Thai Education Minister, even carrying a fake coffin with his photograph. Thai schools have very strict dress standards, with ponytails and ribbons compulsory for girls and military-style crew cuts for boys. After years of having rules enforced on them, the students have now gone rogue. They are demanding cultural change, equality, and a relaxation of rigid rules. They want an overhaul of the school system.
As students have freedom to choose their own hairstyle, it reflects development of the education system, where students have freedom of opinion and rights over their own bodies. And these show that the country has developed students who can think by themselves and be themselves.
In a bid to quell these youth protests, 15-year-old Ploy and another student leader have been summoned by the police and are likely to be charged. Student-led protests since July have become the greatest challenge to Thailand's establishment in years. Dozens of arrests and attempts to curb them have so far only brought more people into the streets. Bureau Report, WION World is One.